question 26 on our boundaries punctuation question. That the geographic center of North America lay in the state of North Dakota was conceded by all involved. Establishing its precise coordinates proved more divisive. What I see here first is that I see two verbs that's happening. Was conceded by all and proved more divisive. I can sense that there's going to be two ideas here, but let's take a closer look and see what each sentence means. On our first one, when you have a sentence that begins with that, know that this is a very college board sensitive type of writing that usually only happens in formal writing, but that sets off a noun phrase. That the geographic center of North America lay in the state of North Dakota. So this is the end of our noun phrase. Was conceded by all. So how we read the sentence A is that all involved, these will be our subject. Conceded, so they accepted, and this noun phrase with that, this is going to be our object here. Okay, so take a look. All involved conceded that the center of North America is the state of North Dakota. On this particular one, establishing, in this case, this is going to be what's called a gerund. You guys know what a gerund is. This is a ing of a verb that act as a noun. So the subject, establishing its, what is it's referring to? A geographic center. Establishing its precise coordinates proved more divisive. So when we had everybody involved to accept the fact that North Dakota is our center, is the center of North America, the precise coordinates became less agreeable with all of them. So you can see that when you choose something like B, this will create a comma splice with two independent clause. Choice C is independent clause. Choice D is independent clause with a relevant idea attached next to it. So you can see that our correct answer is with D, having a semicolon usage. If I were to go back to this particular sentence, there's few things that you should take away. One is get used to beginning a sentence with that, where we'll set off a noun phrase. Usually we write with this. So in this case, this will be our object, this will be our verb, and this is a subject. Whenever we write with that, okay, we are trying to emphasize something. In this case, we're trying to emphasize our object, which is where the geographic center of North America lay. That's what we want to emphasize. And it's been agreed, it's been accepted by all involved. The second part, you need to know what a gerund is, so that establishing is a subject, the noun subject. Gerund, establishing its precise coordinates, verb proved more divisive. Two ideas joined by semicolon here. And so lastly, if you look at choice A, this is doing independent clause with something that is describing independent clause here. But you can see that the second idea here is not describing. It's rather something that's contrasting with the existing idea. So when you're to use colon, you use colon with something like this. If I were to put an analogy, whereas semicolons are used in this manner, where you have two differing relevant ideas next to each other. Choice D as our correct answer for question 26.